Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about FTP and TFTP protocols, which are two fundamental file transfer protocols, and the team members are Kevin Zhang Huang and Ilya Shapovalov. Let's start with FTP, which stands for File Transfer Protocol. FTP is a standard network protocol used for transferring files from one host to another over TCP-based network, like Internet. It's versatile, supporting a variety of file types and offering features like user authentication, file listing, and directory navigation. FTP is often used for website maintenance, software distribution, and data backup. Now let's dive into TFTP, which stands for Trivial File Transfer Protocol. TFTP is a simpler, lightweight protocol designed for quick and basic file transfers. It operates over UDP and lacks many of features found in FTP. TFTP is commonly used for tasks like updating firmware on network devices such as routers and switches, as well as booting diskless workstations in network installations. Now let's compare FTP and TFTP across a few key aspects. In terms of speed and efficiency, FTP is more robust, while TFTP is faster due to its simplicity. You gotta choose based on your priorities. Speaking of security and authentication, FTP provides more robust security features, including username password authentication, while TFTP is minimal and less secure. As per error handling, FTP includes error checking mechanism, making it more reliable for large file transfers. TFTP is less reliable, but suitable for small files. Protocol complexity, FTP is more complex, offering more features, while TFTP is minimalist and easier to implement. In terms of file types and support, FTP supports a wide range of file types, while TFTP may have limitations due to its simplicity. In conclusion, both FTP and TFTP have their own strengths and weaknesses, making them suitable for different use cases. The choice between the two depends on your specific needs.
My name is Kevin, and today I'm going to present you about the advantages of TFTP. So the first advantage is its simplicity and ease of configuration. So let's say that you are in a home network and you want to update the firmware of a router. So in order to perform this with the TFTP, you don't really need to set up any complex configuration. So to update the firmware, you only need to input this command into the CMD. In order to perform this, you don't really need any authentication, so you didn't input any username or password. So the third advantage is the file size flexibility. So initially, the maximum file size for the TFTP was 32 megabytes, but after the RFC 2348 came, then the file size, the maximum file size increased to 4 gigabytes. I'm going to send this file into the server root directory, which I stated here in the TFTP server. And I'm going to write this file into here. So transfer successful, let's go back here. So as you can see here, the client makes a write request to the server. And after that, this write request is made to the port 69, which is the TFTP port. And after that, the server sends an acknowledgement packet to the client. But now it is sent to an ephemeral port, which is randomly generated. And after every acknowledgement in a file request, the data will be sent. So just recall that each block sends 512 bytes. And in this case, the file size is 2560 bytes. So 2560 bytes divided by 512 bytes equals to 5 blocks. So after this fifth block here, which is the last 512 bytes that is going to send, in the last block, there's no more data sent. So let's go back to the PowerPoint. So some security concerns with the TFTP is the lack of authentication, which is one of the advantages of the TFTP. So as you can see here, if you're using FTP over TLS, you need to authenticate in order to download the file. In the TFTP, there are some mitigation measures. For example, in the SolarWinds TFTP server, you can set a range of IP addresses which are going to send and receive files. So only this range of IP addresses can send or receive files. This is a good measure in order to combat any eavesdropping of any random, let's say, hacker.